Hi guys, what I want to do today is show you the correct way to use a pencil sharpener. Right? So what we have here is just a school pencil sharpener that I have in my classroom, and this one is electric. This one right here is what we call a manual pencil sharpener, which you will be using at home doing your virtual learning. Now, not necessarily like this one. You might have one that looks like this, or it probably has a little cap on it. Okay. So why are we talking about this? Why is it important for you to know how you sharpen your pencil? One, we don't want to not wait. We don't want to waste the supply. So that's why the main reason why it's important. Two, it's important knowledge for when you're having to use certain types of pencils. Okay, so let's just start with the basic one. Here we have just the regular pencils, right? These are the my Takana. That's my first pencil, so that's why they're so big. But I wanted them because you could actually see them better. So you look, they're sharp like this. When we're drawing, we probably do want them that sharp, but we don't always have to have our pencils that sharp. We could just have a pencil that looks just like this one. As long as we can see the lead, it's usable. So most of the time when we're only sharpening it is if we are needing a sharp point for maybe we're drawing some details, some, pretty extreme details, and then we need it like that. But if not, don't sharpen it. Just leave it until it gets down to the point where you need to break it. Next thing is you need to make sure you have the right size for your pencil sharpener. See, this one is made for just a regular size pencil. So if I want to get it to the one, just twist it. All you have to do is twist it. Only do that when you need to. Don't play with it, because if you do, it'll break. And then take it, and if you just stick it in like that, it's doing nothing. You hear that sound? It's not sharpening at all. Now watch when it's actually sharpening. All right? You can hear it sharpening it. All right? So don't ever just leave it in there making that sound. You want to hold the pencil. Just gently push it in, and it's completely sharpened when it has a smooth sound. See how it's smooth now? Does it feel like it's getting caught on anything? And look at there. We have a sharpened pencil. Yay. Okay. So again, don't sharpen it unless you actually need it to that point. Okay. That sharp point for when you're doing details. Here's the thing about colored pencils. Colored pencils actually gum up the mechanical, the electric pencil sharpener. So if you don't have anything else on hand, go ahead and use it. If you do, you want to use what we call a hand crank. So you take this one. I love this one because it looks like a old school camera, and the part for dumping it out is in here. And I got this from Amazon. And you stick the pencil inside of here and you just crank it. Okay, so this is a handheld one, but it's school time. You can find a lot of these. So the best thing for color pencils is that, because this little solution is in here, the gum, it's like gum arabic is inside here, the binder. When it gets into the electric pencil sharpener, sometimes it will gum it up. So like I said, if you have another one, you can use it, but I'm going to show you how to use it for this one. For the color pencils, we do not sharpen them until they are completely broke. A color pencil will work all the way to the end. Okay, if a point looks like this, point looks like that. When it gets to this point where you actually can see the wood is actually exposed and you don't have much of the color pencil, then you need to sharpen it. So you do just like before. And this one's kind of smaller, so I might want to adjust it. Let's see if it'll fit now. Oh, so let's go to the next one. Yep, fits perfect. Remember, when you hear it not sharpening anymore, it's kind of just rolling around, it's good. See there? And the good thing to do is count to 3. 1, 2, 3, and usually it sharpens it as long as you push it in all the way. Okay, very simple. So again, colored pencils, I know sometimes you're going to need some details. So you want to go in there and get it really sharp, and you can. When the pencil gets to be shorter than your finger, like this one, don't stick those in there. So if we look at this one, it is shorter than the length of my finger. So we don't want to use those inside there, because if you get jammed in there, you can't get them out, and we've ruined the pencil sharpener. So remember, don't do that. Please, please, please do not sharpen both ends. I think some people think that's cute, but it's not, because somebody could get injured. If I'm taking this pencil and it's very sharp, I can injure myself. So don't sharpen both ends of the color pencils or the pencils. Please don't do that. It's not a good idea. It's not safe, right? So one of the things to remember is, one, make sure that you put the pencil in all the way. And when you hear that nice smooth sound, you know it's ready to take out. I'll count to 3. One of those two things, okay? Always get you a pencil case to put your items in. You always want to get you a nice little pencil case, whatever those in are. You can do that. Or if you want to, you can store them in little containers like what I have here. And I always like, happy little tools. And this is an eraser. Is it the best eraser? No, but it's cute. And I like to look at it on my desk, so you can always have those. Electric or hand crank or handheld, that's up to you. And I did find these. These are awesome. They're called Magic color pencils, and I just love them because they are just like our rainbow crayons. And I found these at Walmart in the regular art section, and you can find these pretty much anywhere, but they're called Magic hard mouth. Now I'll put the instruction or where I bought this from in down below in the video so you can actually see it. But the cool thing about these are, just for fun, we might use them in class, it's up to you, is that look at these cool swirls that it makes. So you just go around in a circle or go back and forth right there. And you can see here, I just kind of went back and forth. This, I went like a little heart shape, and I was just testing it out to see what they do. And this one actually is the same thing here and here. And then what about if we use them for clothes? So if I just drew a little shape and just went back and forth. So what it does is just adds some of the color choice problem solving. It takes it out. Just use it as it is. And just want to make some little loops here. So it's really fun. And just going around in the circle there. These are actually, some of these are black light orange. So if you take a black light to some of these, you'll actually be able to see the colors in the black light. So I thought that was really cool. All right, guys, have fun coloring. Make sure you make wise choices about when you're sharpening the pencil, either at home or at school. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, ring that bell, post, and share.